everyone, welcome Japan channel. My name is Rosalina and I will be the narrator for today's video. As of last week, me and my friend Kai have shown you Nakano, which is one of our favorite local areas here in Tokyo. If you haven't checked it out yet, go find the link in the description of this video, okay? Moving on, today, let me take you to the second destination of our trip and one of the coolest neighborhoods here in Tokyo called Koenji. Let's go! First, I bet some of you are not really familiar with the name Koenji, right? Well, let me help you a bit with that. Koenji is located on the north side of the JR Chuo line. It borders Nakano to the east and Asagaya to the west. The name is derived from the Sukuhosan Koenji temple located in the area, which can still be seen 5 to 6 minutes walk from the station's south exit. Koenji is famous among the Japanese to be the gathering place of entertainers and celebrities. Walking around its izakaya-packed street may give you a chance to encounter some famous people drinking with each other, given that you can recognize them. It is also the home to an eclectic community of people such as musicians, artists, students, and old-time landlords, all united under their fierce love for Koenji's unique culture. Despite its proximity to the sprawling metropolis of Shinjuku, Koenji maintains a refreshing resistance to development. Through supporting the area's many small businesses, residents manage to preserve a distinct sense of community and cultural depth. Koenji boasts 13 lively and well-developed shotengai or shopping promenades, full of individually owned shops and restaurants, which makes it a unique and fun neighborhood to explore, even for young people nowadays. The unique culture scene here in Koenji attracts lots of artists, but up until recently, it is still most famous for vintage clothing stores and live music clubs. However, more and more effort is being made to turn this town into Tokyo's new art neighborhood. Just take a walking around the area and you will understand what I'm saying. Yes, you can find these beautiful street art paintings here and there. Some of the most impressive pieces of work in our opinion are this giant eagle wall here, this colorful wall on the side of the local famous public bathhouse called Kosugiyu, and the wall of the Yutori Store K6 building. All of these artworks and more are parts of the Mural City Project Koenji, a long-term project that aims at making Koenji Tokyo's new art town that attracts attention not only from domestic but also from all over the world. By the way, Kai's favorite one is the giant eagle wall from Whole 9. He read it somewhere that the artist lives in Koenji for a whole month to create this with the wish of cheering young artists pursuing their dreams and hope for their success, like how the eagle is about to take off to the blue sky. As for me, I really like this wall here at Kosugiyu Public Bath. The artist Oda Yuji, who is actually living in Koenji, has exchanged opinions with the public bath owner before visualize and create this colorful painting that definitely is loved by both adults and children. Come close and you can see for yourself the beautiful painting techniques and thoughts that have gone into it. This is indeed the best representative for the mural arts here in Koenji. Extra spot. Sometimes you don't need a painting behind you to have a cool photo. Strolling around a bit, and here we found this cool wall in a small alleyway on the side of the Paul shopping arcade. I took a picture for Kai and he seems to be very satisfied with it. Thank goodness. I honestly didn't find it that attractive though. But one Photoshop can harm anyone, right? Walking around in the hot summer weather did wear out our main Kai a bit. So we decided to find a cafe and have a break there. And here is where we found the cafe garage Dogberry Koenji. If you're looking for a quiet place to relax, then this is definitely the place to be. Just a 3-minute walk from the north exit of Koenji Station, the vintage vibe, the comfy sofas, some retro board games, and a few manga titles on the shelves make this cafe a must-visit local spot, especially when you are with friends or family. I do want to add that they allow pets inside, which is really kind and thoughtful. If you manage to visit here at a non-busy time like us, you'll have this whole chilling place for yourselves. We ordered the frozen cookie sandwich and drinks. The sweet was very tasty and I really liked that it was vegan. But Kai complained a bit about it being too hard to eat. Well, in the end, he ate the most though, haha. One of the games we all love that can be fun here is Pop-Up Pirate and Jenga. With everything going right now, it's really rare for us to gather, so we play a bit in our break here. The games were so fun and we laughed so hard to the point where we kind of felt sorry to the staff for making them tolerate all of the noises. But thanks to that, now we are fully recharged. Let's go to our next destination. Go, go, go! In the corner of the Kitanaka Dori shopping street, here you can find our next stop, which is a small local merchandise store named Zakka Mikansei. This is a small world of miscellaneous goods. Once you get inside, your eyes will be filled with colorful things that I assure you cannot find it anywhere else here in Tokyo. Stickers, clocks, baskets, plastic wallets, plastic rings, and pieces of cheap jewelry. Felt like I was taken back in time to at least 20 years in the past. If you are familiar with the Asian countries' languages, you will quickly find out that these goods mostly come from Thailand or the Philippines. I guess these are all gathered by the owner on their trips to those countries. The price of each item is not so expensive, and all giving off some real nostalgic and colorful vibe, which makes this store a really interesting place to visit and have yourself some of the goods without having to think too much. Will you choose to visit this place if you ever have a chance to come to Koenji? Let me know your answer in the comment below. Here in Koenji, there are 13 shopping streets in total, and the ones that we were able to visit today are Junjo Shopping Street and Paul Shopping Street. Junjo Shopping Street, located at the north entrance of Koenji Station since before the war. It used to be named as Koenji Ginza Shopping Street, but was changed into the present name after the famous novel Koenji Junjo Shotengai was published in 1989. From major drugstores and daily goods stores to fresh food and confectionery stores that retain a downtown atmosphere, this shopping street is an indispensable part of Koenji. The author, Soichi Nejime, was born and raised in Koenji, and he won the Naoki Prize for this heartwarming series of short stories that brings back the scenery of the Showa era that once existed. Another must talk about is the Paul Shopping Street. This long, large arcade shopping street directly connects to the south exit of Koenji Station, and is proud to be the birthplace of the famous Awadori Dance Festival that I mentioned earlier. Specializing in general merchandise stores and major chain stores, in the past few years, many second-hand clothing stores have opened in the area, making it a popular shopping street for young people looking for second-hand clothing. One of the shops that I highly recommend when you visit this shopping street is this super interesting bookstore named Village Vanguard. Village Vanguard is a famous bookstore chain with more than 300 shops all across Japan, with the concept of a playful bookstore or asoberu honga. Despite calling itself a bookstore, it carries a wide variety of products other than books, such as CDs, DVDs, characters goods, and so on. If it's your first time here, I bet you'll need more than an hour to fully explore it. The layout of products is one of the biggest characteristics of this store. Instead of making the layout simply by category, they locate their product based on employees' creativity. That's why each Village Vanguard store has a completely different layout, and they even change it every once in a while, leaving guests to wonder if they changed it to attract our attention or just simply because they grew tired of the old layout. Well, I guess we never know. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Do you guys enjoy our little Koenji trip? My favorite part of it is when we are exploring the Pulse Shopping Arcade, where pretty much anything can be found, and that includes a lot of cute fashion shops, which I really hope to visit again sometime soon. If you are interested in seeing more of these local spots, please let us know in the comment, okay? In the meantime, be sure to subscribe, click on that bell button, give us a like, and share this video with everyone you know. And we'll see you guys on the next trip. Bye bye!